Hello everybody, so glad you could make it. Next week, Monday, is Valentine's Day. We are here celebrating Valentine's Day, early and virtually. Now, I want to ask you a question. When you think of Valentine's Day, what do you think of? What elements do you think of? I can tell you, the first thing you think of is red hearts and red roses. But red is the color of war, of passion. So what we do, we tone it down a little bit with white, which is compassion and caring, and we come up with pink. And I leave in that right there. My name is Gillian Bishop. I'm a jeweler, and I see things through the eyes of my work. And that's why we've chosen pink stones to celebrate this time of Valentine's, the time of love, the time of affection, the time of caring. So now, we're going to go from me talking to you to these beautiful young people who are going to be wearing my jewelry here tonight. And we start off with Gillian Stroud Mitchell. And as people come up, I will introduce them to you rather than lining them up like footballers on the field. So Gillian and David will dress her. And what you're looking at there is a necklace composed of amethyst stones, amethyst beads, rose quartz beads, a labradorite cabochon, and a chalcopyrite bullet.
Gillian, that term cabochon you use, what does that mean to us lay people?
I don't know where the word originated, but it means a stone that looks like the back of a cockroach.
Right. Okay.
Sorry to be so.
The back of a beetle. Yeah.
So irreverent, but you know, it conjures up a dome-shaped stone.
Yes.
And by the way, talking to us there is Barbara Jenkins, good friend, author, and overall bright lady. And this boy is looking at me hard because I'm not describing the earrings. The only thing about it is, that's an amethyst and gold, beaten gold. An amethyst faceted stone as opposed to a cabochon. Amethyst is the birthstone of February, which we also celebrate this month. Thank you, Julie. One side. And we're going to do some rings now. If I could really see what the ring is. Okay. stone that we're looking at on the ring stick is a rutilated quartz. That is a clear quartz with needles of rutile, which are embedded in the quartz. One of the world's most gorgeous stones, to my mind.
Gillian,
Yes.
is the rutilated quartz the one that looks sort of like it has fireworks
That's
within
right.
it?
That's
Yeah.
right. Needles, quartz needles.
It looks like light.
Yes, the crystal is a very long, thin crystal.
Yes.
And it's cousin to tourmalinated quartz or tourmalated quartz, which is the black.
Okay.
So this is the gold, and that's the black.
Wonderful.
This is the gold, and
I have
other
one
one is the
other
black.
question.
Yes?
Regarding your choice of amethyst and rose quartz and labradorite. Now, I know labradorite and amethyst as protective stones. And
Yes.
I'm wondering if there was any significance in using them in a Valentine's collection.
No. I go by eye,
Yes.
you know, and vibe. Not too much brain work, you know. I do the best I can. I'm surrounded by these things, and they talk to me. And I had a friend who used to say, this is not supposed to work, you know.
But it works.
An eminent jeweler friend used to tell me that. so yes.
Thank you.
So who are we going to next, David? We're going now in another room, and we're going to Dominique, who I have been jewelizing since she was 8 years old. So. You could laugh loud, you know. Laugh loud. I will.
I have no idea how this works.
What is the name of that young lady? Again? Gil.
Yeah, me too, Barbara, and I like that one a lot. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's Mike in here.
She's saying the same thing. CNG, Susan Susan.
Very. And yeah, you show it off as much. Yes, yes, I agree. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Is there anything going on?
Let's see, that's so well.
It's lavender.
Light? Bring her near the light. Okay, and we're looking at rhodonite, rose quartz, and amethyst, a 4-strand choker. And gold roundels.
Rondelles are little round.
Roundels
beads,
are little
round
flattish beads
Uh-huh.
of
spaces.
gold. They're very light, you know, very commercial.
It's a very
but they,
elegant
but they,
piece.
yes, but they land. All right, she's going to put on now a rhodonite ring, rhodonite cabochon, and set in 14-karat gold. What else you putting on? Yes, we'll be going outside. keeping her, bringing her out here. Bringing her out here. And there's dark.
Okay.
No.
Which stone is that now, Gillian, on the earrings, the new earrings?
That's just a silver, sterling silver with an amethyst bead. Somebody said it looked like a pregnant woman with a baby in her belly. I thought that was really frightening. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. But I'm just, you know. I could deal with the avocado, but interestingly, the rhodonite, which is the better, the bead that's predominant in this, is supposed to help you in gemstone therapy, supposed to help you to love doing ordinary tasks, so that put it on to wash wares, hang out clothes, sweep, you know, things like that, and you're supposed to be, you know, to feel better about yourself. That's what that's all about. On her ears now we have frosted crystal and pink pearl. Ooh.
I see that you're using silver in these earrings, Gillian, but you were using gold in the earlier ones?
Doesn't matter, whatever my hand falls on, I will. Yes. Psst. Yes? So she's going for another change, David. We could do maybe some rose quartz. Those rose quartz earrings, they were very popular on Facebook. Yes? Yes. So Dominique is going to go back into that room which doesn't have good light,
I'm getting it
and
now.
she's
It's
going to
just a
get
little
dressed
bit-
in a pair of rose
oh, it's
quartz
too long
earrings.
now. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, my love.
And while we're doing all of this, I'd like to introduce a young spoken word artist. What Gill is her name? Zakia Gill. So there she is. Going back to the sheet a little bit. There's rose quartz earrings, yes? Mm-hmm. Come, come. Okay, well, we're looking at rose quartz, cabochon, and pink coral. Either air. And then there's a quartz, a jasper rather, a jasper cabochon set on in a pink cord. Slow. And the ring. Give him a little time to photograph the ring. The ring is actually, Dominique, it should be on the forefinger, which is the finger you use to assert yourself.
Oh, I
That's
love
the
that.
power ring. Yes? No? Okay. Yes. So the forefinger, those are my proudest rings, the ones that look so powerful
Yeah.
that you don't have to say anything. You just point your finger and people get the message. Yes?
Definitely.
There you go. And that's rhodonite. That's it. Okay. David, who's next? Next. Okay. So now the male of the species, the most recognizable pair of twins in the country.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Big, big dancers in town. We are so fortunate to have them. Ian Baptiste. Ian Baptiste. And he's wearing a teak collar, which kind of looks very, well, it's an African influenced piece. It's very sort of Maasai teak with sterling silver. That's his collar. And he's going to be wearing a 18-karat gold ring with platinum. So you could put it on. These twins are accustomed to my jewelry. So
I think that
nothing
collar
new
gives
for
him
them.
a very,
Eh?
that collar gives him a very regal appearance.
Absolutely.
well, I think that's
Yeah.
he's born with that, you know.
Yes.
Man
It
born
en-
to be king.
It enhances, it enhances.
Okay, so there we go again now. We have a line of limited edition bracelets, Black Lives Matter, to Americans and to some of us who care. This is Black History Month, and so we are celebrating Black History Month at the same time. So that's a copper bracelet, and Black Lives Matter is pierced with a very, very fine soap. If I can get a soap sometime before the end of this program, you'll see how it's, you know, the tool that we use for that. You want to strut, Ian? Strut down the catwalk now and let us see how you know, I mean, it's not me, it's you, yes? And give me a little pose there. Ah, well, clap now. Oh, God. Anything more from here, David? No? Okay. That's Ian for now. And
Copper is
now-
supposed to have healing properties as well.
copper, yes. Oh, yes.
Yes,
Oh, yes.
yes.
I should be wearing copper all now soon for the various pains and aches that I have. We're going to do Nikita, the songbird, and we're going to dress her up. And she is the selfie. This is my selfie queen. I don't know anybody who can take a selfie like Nikita. So where is your phone? Okay. All right, these stones, these earrings have no stones in them. That shape, the motif, is inspired by the shell. And it's a hoop with a shell within the hoop. Not many people do that kind of thing. They give you a plain hoop.
Yes.
But I am Costel, so I like to put things in things. But David, you have on so many bracelets, my goodness me. I hope you all are noticing David's bracelets. Eh? She's doing this? Okay. To talk about this. Forgetting all that. No, this one. Bad one. Yeah.
Gillian.
Now, sorry.
Sorry.
Yes.
I just noticed that the shell motif
Uh-huh.
extends throughout your work, and I'm wondering what the significance of that is to you.
I think the Bishop sisters like shells.
Very
It's a
well.
family thing.
Very well, very well.
It's a family thing. Now, we are looking at a stone that is very interesting. I came to know it maybe just about a year ago. It's a stone called mukite, very large cabochon. Mukite is mined in Australia, and the significance of it for one's health is that it acts on the solar plexus and therefore reduces stress. That's the story. And we're using it in collaboration with amethyst, citrine, and a moonstone. There are a few more mukite pieces in the collection. I don't know how many of them we'll get to look at today. Yes? What we doing now, David? Okay. And there we are. Yes. And the ring that you're looking at is a 14-karat gold ring with a form of garnet whose precise name escapes me at the moment. And the shape is very interesting. It's very cathedral shaped, and it's something that I suppose resonate with. Yes? What else we come in with now? David, could we look at the rose quartz? Where's who? And we're looking at just a simple pair of cabochons, rose quartz again. Rose quartz is perhaps the most powerful of the pink stones in terms of health. You know, and these are set in gold. just a little squiggly line. One is obviously able to work more generously in silver than in gold, for obvious reasons. Wouldn't say any. Those are nice.
Yeah.
These are nice.
Gillian, I'm admiring how, even with the changes of earrings, every set of earrings you put on so far complements the necklace that's there already. They weren't made to match, but they complement them. It doesn't matter what pieces David is bringing out. They look right.
I can try and answer that question, because I don't take things out of a drawer. Everything is on the bench around me, so that, you know, it's easy to pair. I hope that's correct.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I can't be sure. There we go. So yes, who are we going to next? Okay, the other side of the twin. I don't know if this is Batiste number 1 or Batiste number 2, but but he's as he's okay. So there, hold your camera there. This is mukite and mukite again. Both of them. They are really beautiful, beautiful stones. And because they are kind of burgundy and pink, pale pink, it works well with all of the rest of the stones that I use. We're also looking at one of my favorite stones, which is the moonstone, and that is overlaid on a pear shape of abalone shell. Almost forgot it. So we're ready for twin number 1, he says. Okay, there's mukite again. It's a smaller fellow, and rose quartz, and a Black Lives Matter bracelet. Black Lives Matter bracelet. Oh my goodness. You have similar hairstyles there?
Yes.
Ah. Now, Dion is posing in front of one of Pat's paintings. I can't remember the name, but the paintings on the walls of this room belong to the collection. She sells seashells by the seashore. And we don't feel too bad about the paintings because we frame them ourselves. So we're not taking anything away from the art. So that's a lesson in how to pose in jewelry, just in case you missed it. That's how it's supposed to happen. Somebody take this. Yeah, because it's unique.
I had a question. question
Yes, certainly.
about the expansiveness, the dimensions of your pieces. So with the rings where the settings are very high, or the pendants that are, they take up space.
Uh-huh.
I'm wondering, what does that mean to you?
Nothing.
Love it.
According to the people, it is what it is.
Okay, very well.
That ring I'm kind of like, you know, because that's another power ring.
Yes.
Is pointed, and we managed to get the stone underneath a kind of bridge. And I want you to take it down by, there we are posing, there we are. Audience, I hope you're noticing this. And what I'd like you to do here, Dion, is to go down by Barbara and let her have a look at what you
Oh, yes.
What's the time?
Gosh, that's a very, very powerful piece.
Okay, so we could go another 10 minutes.
Yes,
I think.
you can rule whole countries with that ring.
Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. And Dion, bless his heart, is pointing to my Valentine's tree. It was a Christmas tree and it was blue. And because we are celebrating pink, it is a pink Valentine's tree. So it's not too late for you to take your old Christmas tree down and put up something and put some hearts and flowers and so on it. There we go. Thanks, Dion. Now, we are coming to Queen Kimmy, whose hair is blue today. You know, you never know what color she'll turn up in. And she's going to be wearing a necklace that, oh my God, look at that. Eh? That's, oh, that is power. That is power. Now, as performers, you will know that there's a stone that you wear in order to communicate, whether it's spoken word, public speaking, singing, dancing, and that stone is the turquoise. That is the throat chakra, and it helps you to say what you have to say and do what you have to do. And the hair is not backward either.
And the toes.
And there's a shell that I'm very fond of. It's a little bit dangerous, but I think you all wouldn't mind if you keep the feathers off, you know. So a little pointed stone that, you know, that is a built-in protection. Yeah. So that's lovely on you. And we're showing you a ring which I can't make out so good. Oh, that's the abalone shell ring. So,
So more shells.
Yes.
yes. Well, they're very obliging. Eh? They turn up, you know. They turn up.
Brianna, is that the one we were admiring?
Yes, it
Yes.
is. It's one of them for sure. Oh, that's beautiful.
And I hope the audience notices that all of you, ladies and gentlemen, are very seasoned performers. You know, there's no awkwardness, no gaucheness, you know. Yes. So that's the moonstone and the abalone shell. Anything else, David? What we're putting on? So the mask comes off. And in celebration of the month of the heart, we have heart-shaped earrings, silver, with a blue quartz. Yes. Are we all right there? Yes, those are very fetching looking. What we coming with there, Lily? We're changing out the earrings now? All right. That is another statement on the heart, on the season. Those are hoops with an embedded something, but if you put them together, they form a heart. So when you open them, yes. So it's half a heart, but it's better than no heart at all. Yes, yes, indeed. Very good. So there's no way you can tell that that's half a heart until you put them together. Good. Anything else? Okay. And that's the, we're going to, okay, she's so comfortable in the turquoise. So we have a mukite. Why are you taking those off? A mukite on a pink rayon cord. And then if you go in close, you'll see the lines of color in the stone, which comes to life under the lights. Now, Orlando is going to do a little tour of the space while everybody gets dressed in some kind of jewelry, and we're going to ask Dion to style us just to say goodbye. But everybody put on jewelry and line up. Do what? These two. These two. Come. Okay, three. Okay. Meanwhile. All right, we have a slight, oh gosh, we have a camera assistant. What can I say? Orlando, we have three members, three audience members
the other ones
from the culture division, you know. We have to keep in with the culture division because we are culture, right? And this is Jamie, and that is Zakia, and this is Daniela. So come closer together, yes? Actually, interestingly, this piece here is Moorish palm, which is made up by the Carib community. And it is embroidered with semi-precious stones, rhodonite, turquoise, and river stone. There's a river stone set in the top of it.
And what are the
So
stones
that-
on the pendant, Gillian?
Rhodonite,
Yes.
turquoise, and river stone. I'm very fond of river stone. It just kind of sits there, you know.
Yes, yes.
And
Oh, yes.
here we have, there we have a shell, a real shell, that has been gold leafed. That's for the spoken word lady. And for Daniela, who did a lot of wonderful work with the mentoring program. And she is dressed in red jasper, carnelian, and some quartz. What is the name of it? In the meantime now, we are getting ready to do a big pose, right? And that's a wooden bracelet trimmed with sterling silver. Square wooden bracelet.
In this collection,
So we're
you've
getting
used,
ready.
in this collection, you've used things from underground, all of your stones. You've used things from the sea, your shells, and things that are growing,
What?
the Maurice palm, the wood.
I love the Maurice palm.
Yes,
It
yes.
is a wonderful. And you have to wet it for it to start to behave so you can plant it. If you try to do that dry, it
It's
won't work.
brittle, yes.
You have to
yes.
wet it and stroke it to get it to behave. So you can continue your tour until they're ready for you, Orlando. And tell Marianne she's not in the will, eh?
Wait, we need to, yeah.
You didn't introduce Brianna.
No. Oh, yes, I right.
No, you introduced me. You didn't. I see she's your
What is she wearing? Stand here, stand by the flowers so that take the light
That's it,
from
no more.
these.
That's it.
Right.
There's no more.
Brianna, what she's wearing. And okay, so we have here a young friend, one of my few young friends, and she's wearing rhodonite and frosted onyx. The black in rhodonite is manganese dioxide. I didn't waste my school
Chemistry.
fees.
Yeah.
And that too, she could wash wares with that because rhodonite is a
Yeah.
stone to make you happy about doing ordinary, boring things.
Actually, when she put it on, she said she felt grounded.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
yes.
It changes your posture immediately.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So the bunch of influencers now, I'm calling you influencers because you are so brave and bold and willing to do stuff that you never right. But why are we looking like Miss Trinidad and Tobago? You just give me a little something. Like all you need is a sash, you know. And Dilly's on the thing. She is yes in the party. You pay your money in the party. There we go. Do not embarrass me now. Now, all these pieces are here at 6 Alfredo Street, and we'd like you to come down, have a look, have a purchase too, and you can catch us on Facebook, Instagram, and here TikTok as well, you know. And what you going to do together? Okay. So we are under choreographer's orders. Watch me. You see what I mean? They're nice. Ah, bye-bye. Okay. So now, this is just for me to say thank you for viewing. Looking forward to seeing you either virtually or in person. Call us at 338-6024. That is David, my champion assistant. Come here and pose next. Come here, boy, and pose next to me. This is David. Thank you for tuning in. Good night.